the church, it's no different than if an employee does something wrong to a guest that you don't, they don't go just after the employee, they go after the company because it's representative. It's a reflection of what he's taught, how he was trained, how he's supposed to handle things. I understand, the letter from the lawyers. They're trying to cover their bases. And that's fine. But where's the human touch to that? Where's the humility? The human. We're all in the human race. We're all in the same race together. So that's just to give you an idea. That's what this is about. This isn't some crazy guy sitting here who wants his kid to cross across the church property. I don't care about that. She's already gotten permission to come through it. I mean, there's other people in the community that don't mind that aren't trying to block everybody out. That's not an issue. The real issue is the troubled children that come out here, and which I personally haven't seen anything in a while. I haven't seen anybody out here in a while. Uh, but and I appreciate the church's efforts to clean it up. But again, if you have questions for me, come to me. So far the comments that I have gotten, they're peaceful. Uh, I don't have an issue with them, but it's hard to get the whole feeling of what's going on. This isn't about this is about the fact that I go to talk to a man, and I'm going to call him a man because he is a man, even though he's a priest. And usually you look at a priest, he's devoted his life to the church and to God, and you expect him to be at a higher standard. But, we've all learned that that's not always the case. So, but as a man, I tried to go talk to him, and it was very petty of him to call the sheriff to tell me to stay off that. Now, he did say that I could go in the parking lot, but to stay off that 30 feet of dirt. That was just petty. And I will say that the first time I put the little signs up, when the gentleman that was working back there, who by the way don't want to get anybody in trouble, but at one point told my daughter she could go through there if she was just going home. So uh, I told her that's all I want. I just need to know what's going on. He explained it a little bit further, and I could say, okay, liability, but the church is liable for anybody that walks on that property, sidewalk or no sidewalk. So anyway, I took the signs down at that point because I'm like, that's all we got to do is try and figure this out and work together. And it stopped like that. And then I got the letter from the lawyer. So um, this isn't about sides. One guy says he's not taking sides. It's not about sides, right or wrong. I don't want to change their ways. If they're about just dealing with their parish and not the community around them, so be it. I mean, I don't have anything against that. It's not so much about Father Pat and the church anymore. It's about maybe someone in the church doesn't totally agree with what's going on and wants to reach out to the community, and uh, maybe has some suggestions or an opportunity to help out someone in the community. Um, I don't know exactly the path that has been given to me here. I just know there's a greater good, and this isn't how to accomplish it. Uh, so some of you'll get it, some of you won't. I know what I'm doing is for the greater good. I know that I had a calling a long time ago, and it took me 20, 30 years to finally figure it out exactly what I was supposed to do at what level. And it's still growing, it's still changing. The only thing constant in life is change. We got to change and grow. We're growth seeking people. That's why God put us here, to learn and grow, create, serve each other. So it's I'm just looking at a blue jay over here. I love the beautiful birds that come out here in my backyard. Makes me sound like an old man bird watching, but they're so pretty. Anyway, so that's it. Again, there's no right or wrong. Yeah, the signs are tacky, but you know what? They're starting to serve a purpose. Since I couldn't go talk to anyone, um, it's ironic because the second time the sheriff came out, because I put out some pamphlets ended up on the church property, and just trying to get a little communication because I couldn't talk to Father Pat, but he tells the sheriff, well, if he wants to talk to me, he can come over to the office and talk to me. Now, this sheriff didn't know that I was already warned not to trespass on the property. And there's a trespassing sign as soon as you come on the property, right behind the Catholic church sign. There's no trespassing. So technically, I would be trespassing if I went to his office. So I'm a skeptical person. I'm only human. I'm like, is he trying to bait me to come over, and then he's gonna call the sheriff and say, hey, he's trespassing again? I don't know. Is he that petty? I don't know. I haven't had a chance to talk to him, man to man. So I'm like, that's funny because wow, really? I can come over and talk to him? I tried that twice. So it's humorous. So I'm serious when I need to be, and that's why I made some of the funny videos. I thought this was kind of funny. Tried to make it lighthearted. Tried to keep it on a positive note. Love thy neighbor, right? Um, it's humorous to me at this point. But we can be humorous and lighthearted, be serious, and still accomplish things in life. So anyway, again, this is not taking sides. You guys do what you guys got to do over there, and I'll leave you alone and do what I have to do. Um, we can work together or not. I, I'm not on a crusade out to save the world. Uh, I reach where I can. Hopefully, my goal is to be able to extend my reach and help more people at some point, children and adults alike. Uh, my typical focus is single parents because I can relate to them because I am one. So I know the trials and tribulations of having a hyper child and raising girls and worrying about their safety and protection. Uh, I live it. I live it. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Um, I won't I won't tolerate negative comments towards me or Father Pat on any of my sites or on Facebook. Um, it's not necessary. This is not about bashing anybody. Uh, this is all about growing, getting better, being a better person each and every day. So that's it. That's me. That's the truth. Hopefully I put it all out there. I don't usually plan these, but I write them out when I do a video. I go with what I'm feeling and what because I put a lot of time into effort into thinking about my core, where I should be, what's important to me, what my passions are, what the fundamentals in life when it all comes down to it, what's important. So, love you. Have a great day. Now if I can just turn this thing off.